Hey College and Career Success, welcome to your week 15 assignment video. It's hard to believe we are almost done, so you can probably guess what's coming. One of our last reminders that your workshop assignment is coming due. Our course is ending very soon, next week on a Friday, and so your workshop assignment is due by then. At this point, there are maybe one or two offerings, so if you've not taken a workshop, unfortunately, your options are extremely limited. If you have already taken your workshop, then you just need to go ahead and submit that certificate of attendance so that you can get your points for that. So that is your workshop reminder. I also wanted to make sure you knew that, weeks 1 and 2 were already open. Week 3 is opening this week for anyone needing to make up work from earlier in the semester. So if you need to take advantage of that, please make sure you do so. So week 3 will be open this coming weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, for you to make up points there. Also, I'm going to scroll down here. Week 16 will also open early on December 6th. So I like to make sure students have a chance to have a full week of work because our course does end on Friday, December 13th. And because of that, I do open week 16 a couple days early than normal. But I do ask that you get week 15 done first. So please make sure that you get week 15 done before you move into week 16 so that you can make sure that you're getting everything checked off. Finally, week 4 will also open up during week 16, so that'll kind of be your final chance to be able to get last minute work made up from earlier in the semester. Okay, I think that's all the announcements, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll down into week 15. If you have not already done so, please make sure you take a look at the Chapter 11 lecture video. That's the basis for the work that will be associated with your week 15. So I'm going to click in here, and this is just like a normal week. You have a discussion forum, you have a Chapter 11 assignment, and you have a Chapter 11 quiz. So let's jump in. This week is talking about like healthy habits and things we can do to just make sure we're taking care of ourselves, because we often do not allow ourselves to be taken care of while we're in college because we're going to school, we're taking care of like work and family and kids and all the things. So we want to make sure that we are making those healthy choices for us in a lot of different ways. All right, so our first thing is our discussion forum. Your original post, as always, is due by Wednesday for your weekly attendance. The prompt is, are your eating and sleeping habits currently affecting your ability to have a successful college experience? So just kind of think about, do you eat healthy? Do you eat 3 meals a day? Do you snack a lot? Do you eat maybe not so healthy? Just kind of talk about your eating habits. What about your sleeping habits? Do you get enough sleep? Do you get too much sleep? Because sometimes that could be a bad thing also. Are you on a regular routine? So talk about those, and are they getting in the way of maybe being alert or energetic or motivated? And then describe any kind of like health and wellness change that either your eating or your sleeping could benefit you. If you made a change to one or both that would be to your advantage, how would that help you in the short and long term, obviously health-wise, but also to your college career? So make sure you post that. And again, 150 words or more. I'm still having students, here we are toward the end of the semester, only posting like 80 words. So you are getting points taken off for that. So make sure you're posting 150 words or more. Respond to 2 classmates by Sunday for your week 15 attendance, the rest of those points there. So original post by Wednesday for your actual attendance points. And then by Sunday, make sure you respond to 2 classmates to get the rest of those points in the forum itself. All right, Chapter 11 assignment. It's called Make or Break a Habit. You're going to open it up, and it's going to be a Word document. So here we go. And so this says, try to go ahead and write down one healthy habit you're going to make and one unhealthy habit you're going to break. Now, ideally, this would be like spaced out over, several weeks, but we don't have that kind of time in this class. So you're going to try to think of 4 habits you want to make. Let's say, I don't know, you want to eat more fruits. Oops, let's spell it right. You want to walk more, you want to get more sleep, whatever it might be, and then unhealthy habits to break. Now they can go together. So over here, you could say like, eat less junk food, or they don't have to be related at all. It's up to you. Sometimes it's easier to kind of think about, all right, if I want to get more sleep, I'm going to stop scrolling on my phone at night, or I want to walk more and I'm going to watch less TV. You know, sometimes it helps if they go together, but they don't have to. So for healthy habits you would like to make, for unhealthy habits you would like to break. And again, we're kind of keeping along this theme of healthy eating, healthy sleeping. You could talk about mental health, physical health, emotional health, all those things, and habits that would, go along with that. After you do that, you're going to answer the questions. What reminders will you use to make or break your habits? Are you going to use like Post-it notes? Or you're going to use like a support system who's going to remind you? You're going to put reminders in your phone or alarms. What if you forget about the habit? Do you have a backup plan, or do you have like a reset? How would you feel if you were able to make or break the habits you have listed for good? How would your life be different? Would you be proud? How would it impact you? How would you feel if you were not able to do those things? Would you be disappointed? Would you give yourself grace? And then what obstacles might prevent you from making or breaking these habits? Is time or energy or whatever it could be. So as always, then you want to make sure you save and submit that. So when you go back into Blackboard, you just go in and you upload the file. All right, and then finally, your Chapter 11 quiz. It's going to open up here. Another reminder, I am still seeing students who are answering in like one sentence. So this is 2 to 5 sentences. So your questions are relating to all the things that this chapter is tying into. Excuse me. You've been asked to create an informational flyer about the importance of sleep. What should you include? Pretty straightforward. 2, do you have a stress relief routine? What has worked for you in the past? Is there anything in this chapter that you would like to try that you think might be beneficial? 3, what mental health disorder do you think is most common? Both your beliefs and then the textbook. So it's kind of like combining both of those. What do you believe is the most common? And then what is the textbook saying? Do you align, or do you think one thing and the textbook says something different? Number 4, there are 3 types of exercise mentioned in this chapter. What are the benefits of each exercise? So I sometimes have students like really struggle to find this one. So I'm just going to bring it up real quick. So when we're in here, we're going to click on physical health. And you're going to see that after you scroll down for a little bit, it's going to talk about exercise 1, 2, 3. So I basically just kind of gave you the answer. I definitely don't want you to copy paste, but summarize what are the 3 types and what are the benefits. And then question 5, how can you recognize when someone is using drugs or alcohol? What can you do if you think it's becoming a problem? Make sure you save this document, upload it into Blackboard in your Dropbox right there. All right, so as a quick recap, for week 15, post your original response in the Chapter 11 discussion area by Wednesday. Respond to 2 classmates by Sunday. Make or break a habit as well as your Chapter 11 quiz by Sunday as well. Other reminders, get your workshop assignment in. It is due next Friday, the last day of class. Again, our semester ends on a Friday. So you need to make sure that you have it in by Friday, December 13th is when our entire course is done. Week 3 is reopening. Oh, and my watch is talking to you. Week 3 is reopening for the Friday, Saturday, Sunday of this week. And then week 4 will also be open. It's not scheduled yet, but it will also be open during week 16. And then finally, week 16 will be opening just a little early since the entire course is done Friday, December 13th. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Have a great week.